Welcome to another AMA with Kadena Project Network. In this episode, we will be speaking with the team from Crypto Merch. This conversation was recorded on July 29th, 2022, live on Twitter Spaces. The views and expressions in this AMA do not represent the views of KPN directly and are not to be considered as financial advice. Please make sure to do your own research on the projects presented. Also make sure to follow our account to be alerted of new uploads. Now let's get started. Enjoy.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, man.
Yeah,
Really appreciate it.
No problem. So let's just start with the basics that we usually start with. Give us a quick little rundown about yourself and about what crypto merch is going to be and what the project is all about. Like I tell people, the quick little 30-second elevator pitch, but take as much time as you need and just let people know where you're coming from and what you're up to.
Sure. So, Crypto Merch is a revolutionary NFT marketplace, launchpad, and merchandising marketplace on Kadena. It is like we have been following Kadena for a long time now, and we wanted to do something on Kadena. So, like I've been with crypto space for 2 years now, and yeah, so that's how it started. I was in a Telegram channel, OG miners. Kadena OG miners, and that's how I came to know about Kadena, and that's how my journey started with Kadena, and I've been like investing in different projects, and now I'm part of a project, so it feels really great and amazing.
Awesome. Yeah, it's quite the growing space. It's amazing how many miners are definitely where it seems a lot of people are starting out, and a lot of people are coming into it because it's quite a lucrative thing to mine right now, especially with the prices being down and people not really paying attention. But
Yeah,
it's kind of the NFT space is definitely booming for sure in Kadena ecosphere, you can say. Like just
yeah.
yesterday they had the Lazy Apes was minting, and they've had a bunch of different projects that are coming out really soon, so it's nice to see that things are branching out. So you guys are trying to bring NFTs and crypto over into a real life merchandise product. How exactly are your plans for that?
Yeah, so it's really simple. Users will just have to log in with their web wallet that stores their NFTs. So they just have to log in with their web wallet. We have like a cross-chain integration coming soon as well. Right now, we are working on building with Kadena, first of all. So yeah, if you have a Zelcore wallet or an X wallet that supports NFTs that where you can store them, you just have to simply log in your NFTs, and you'll get an option which NFT you want to choose and which merchandise you want to choose. We have like a wide variety of merchandising, starting from men's clothing to women's clothing, kids clothing, some accessories, home and living items. So yeah, the list goes on and on and on. So we have lots and lots of wide catalog to provide to our users, and they just have to, it's very simple. You can either design it the way you like, or you can tell us, okay, can you design a great merchandise for me, and we'll be happy to do it for you.
Now, when you come to the actual printing of these things, are you guys using like a third-party company that's doing the printing for you, and you're sending them, you like send them the digitals, and they actually print them on the product?
Yeah, so the main reason for us to when we got into merchandise was to, have good quality clothing, and it was very difficult for us to find a a place where we can find good quality clothing, who can print good quality material, and so on and so forth. So yeah, we found a manufacturer who supplies all over the world, and the reason we chose them, because they have most of their supplying units, they have all around the world, so it's easier for, and it's like it will cut cost when it comes to shipping all over the world as well, and it's green, like you save a lot of money, you save a lot of time and space as well.
That's awesome. Yeah, because I know that a lot of the appeal for NFTs, or a lot of people that see NFTs right now, want to have, don't see it as a tangible item that you can actually hold. It's just a picture on your phone. So being
Yeah.
able to actually put it on real world items and show off your NFTs will be something I think a lot of people will actually be quite interested in. Now, when it comes to, have you thought about things like when it comes to the actual ownerships? Like, I know some products or some projects out there don't allow things like commercial usage or reprinting of what they consider their art. So is there any thoughts into maybe looking into copyright deals or things like that with projects that don't offer that? I know there will be some NFTs where, if you buy their NFT, you get 100% rights to use it however you want. But then there are other projects that do not follow that same path. Any thoughts of maybe working to branch out to like those kind of those projects and seeing if
Uh,
maybe collaborating with them directly?
Yes, definitely. So that's in our books right now. What we are doing is we are approaching all the NFT projects on Kadena who are listing their projects on different marketplaces. As long as we get a green nod from we get a green nod from them, it should be easier for us to have no issues at all. But yeah, when it comes to different NFT producers, it becomes difficult uh, to contact each and everyone and get their permission. So what we are doing is users who have simply who orders their merchandising through us will make sure that they have all the rights and everything before we go further and print their designs onto our merchandise, because we don't want any copyright issues coming in the future. That's why we did not allow the option to upload the items as well, because we want everyone to be not copyright any NFTs or any digital art for that. Just saying, right? So it's better for everyone to just use the NFTs that they own, and that's why they should be able to log in with their wallet, and the NFT that's stored in their wallet should only be able to print on the merchandise.
Yeah, because that's kind of one of the side arguments of NFTs, of people being like, oh, you spent all this money on buying an NFT when I right clicked and saved it, and now I have it, and people consider that to be the same thing, when in reality it's not. It's the smart contract, it's the blockchain stuff behind the NFT that gives the ownership to that person in most cases. So it's good to hear that you're thinking ahead and thinking of, in the future this could be an issue down the road. Now, I know a lot of people that when they buy their NFTs probably don't bother looking into that kind of thing, but a lot of the projects that once they come out with their whole roadmap and all that kind of stuff, usually will say whether or not their art is available for free use or however you'd like to use it. But some of them, like I said, will be blocking it off and things like that. So would you also consider maybe opening like a partners section of your store where, say, a project could come and say, hey, we want to sell, our licensed merchandise through you guys?
Yeah, so what we are doing is we are also creating an NFT launchpad. So it'll be easier for NFT projects to just launch on on our platform, and it'll be easier for us to integrate all the NFTs into the merchandising section as well. We are also developing what we call is a merchandising marketplace. Whereas, let's say you own a very rare NFT, you still want to keep that NFT, but you can sell those merchandising designs, and if someone buys those merchandising, you get your revenues, and we take a part of it. So yeah, coming back to your question, we always want to make sure that all those NFTs that you own are completely owned by you, and there are no copyright issues whatsoever, because we don't want to deal with something that is not in our in our capacity, because that's why we developed the platform that way, that users who have NFTs will only be able to access it. But yeah, if you want to buy an NFT based merchandising, all you have to do is just log into our website, and if someone is selling an NFT based merchandise on our platform, you should be able to buy it right away.
Awesome. That sounds like something that I'm sure a lot of people would like to take advantage of. So, once this is all set up and you have the store running, will you guys be accepting crypto as a payment on your website right from the get-go, or is that something that, starting off, you may just have to be able to go with the traditional, credit card type route? But have you put any thought into that?
Yes, so our payment system will be hybrid, but on the first day of launch, we'll be accepting payments in crypto like USDT. I like how Lago Finance has brought Kadena wrapped USDC into Kadena. So yeah, we'll be looking into that as well. We'll be taking payments in Kadena as well, since we are building on Kadena, and it's a great opportunity to be collecting KDA as much as you can. Like I tell everyone, if you have cadenas, you should buy more and more until you don't have money to buy anymore. But yeah, we'll be taking payments in Kadena. We'll be taking payment in Kadena wrapped USDC, and we'll be taking payment on our token as well, and also in hybrid payment like Visa, Mastercard, PayPal, and whatsoever.
Awesome. Good to hear. So, because like a lot of people have crypto and kind of want to spend it. And there's not exactly a lot of places out there, things that you can do with your crypto. I know that's one thing that people always ask me is like, what do you do with your crypto? And well, honestly, 99% of the crypto that I own, I'm just sitting on it for the future, which is what most people should be doing. Right now right now you should not be spending your crypto on buying stuff because the prices of your coins have gone so low that wait till they go back up so they're actually worth a little bit more so you get some more bang for your buck. But at the same time, having those options, I know I've bought so many different things throughout the years through with actual crypto, like T-shirts, coffee mugs, collectors coins, all types of different little things. So just having that option always available to people will always just, why close a door to a whole section of people when, opening it up is so much easier. Now,
Yeah.
as far as launching your project goes, are you doing any kind of NFT sales, IPOs, IDOs, ICOs, anything like that?
Yeah, so a lot of things coming soon. Our ideal landing page should be ready by next week, which includes the roadmap, tokenomics, and light papers. The IDO will probably happen in September. We still have like talks going on with Kadena Launchpads. We are keeping our fingers crossed because we are getting good response from all of them. But yeah, we'll be launching, we'll be having our IDO in September most probably, and then our first NFT project, which is going to be really exciting for us, is going to, we call it the DBCooper NFT project. So it's going to be the NFT project that we are going to launch in September as well on our own launchpad, NFT launchpad on Crypto Merch.
Now, DB Cooper, if I remember right, was the guy that jumped out of an airplane or something, didn't he? It was like a robber that escaped by jumping out of an airplane. I forget. That's like a very famous story. I can't
Yeah,
quite remember. Is that what this is basing on?
that's what it is. So like I recently learned about DB Cooper from my brother, and he has been talking to me about him for a long time. And ever since I saw his documentary, I was like, wow, this guy was interesting. He just stole money and literally jumped out of a plane. This guy needs to have an NFT project for sure. And there are so many DB Cooper fans. Like there are like literally meetups going on, events based on DB Cooper. So we were really interested when we thought of this, and yeah, so that's our first NFT project that's gonna launch on our own launchpad.
That's interesting. It's neat kind of to hear of an NFT that's not going to be based on some kind of animal or something like that, which seems to be the major trend for NFTs. It seems like it'd be very interesting to base something on something more real, like, even though DB Cooper is kind of almost a fictional character, because a lot of
It
people
is.
believe that wasn't even what his name was,
Yeah.
and they don't know if he died or what happened to him. Pretty much after he jumped out of that plane, he just disappeared. So like there's lots of lore behind that you could also definitely incorporate into an NFT series. Do you have any more information about that you can give, like what the NFTs will entail? Like, because there's lots of basic pictures out there, like kind of,
Yeah.
sketches, you could say,
So
of what they believed he looked at.
yeah, so like there are always, lots of rumors about him. There was a rumor that he was in the army, he was in the navy. So I think all our different traits will be applied to the NFT. Uh, I'll share you more designs as we develop the characters. Right now we are working on designing the character because we want to make sure that it goes by the name, right? When you look at DB Cooper, you need to understand the NFTs needs to look like him as well. Whatever he looked like whatever illustrations we have, whatever designs we can get from the market. So we have to make sure that we always, you know, it needs to be impressive and it needs to excite the NFT buyer, that they think, oh, it's a great project, it's a great little project that I should invest in.
Awesome. So the NFT is going to be another way of you raising uh, startup revenue for crypto merch, or is it going to be more of a side like DAO that's used, like a percentage is used, and then the rest is going to be used as more of a NFT community project type thing?
Yeah. So for the DB Cooper NFT project, most of the NFTs will go to our IDO buyers. It's just a thank you gift to them. So we'll be free airdropping the NFTs to all the users who have bought into our project, and this is just one of the projects that will get listed on our Launchpad first. And then from the next project onwards, we will be working on different NFT projects. How we can integrate that into our game as well, that we are planning of doing it in the future. How we can build up our NFT marketplace, how we can integrate those into our merchandising options. So yeah, it is a long way to go, and we have been like working really hard on how to put everything into places. But yeah, we are really excited on how things are going.
So this DB Cooper NFT is going to act sort of like a marker for early investors. Now, is there any thoughts of that being a way of like that holding that NFT gets you, white automatic whitelist or a cheaper mint price for all your future projects or anything like that?
So the we'll have our staking program as well. So right now, what we are doing is users who invest in our project will definitely get a free NFT from us, a free airdrop. They don't like, if they want to mint one, they can mint one, or we can airdrop them right away whenever the project launches. Apart from that, we have not really given much thought about how we want to take this further, because our staking program will actually decide on who gets more priority and who gets to get who gets prioritized for more NFT projects in the future for the NFT launch pads, and how they can how they perform with their NFTs and on our marketplace as well.
Awesome. It'd be cool to see the original run like DB Cooper NFTs be used. I feel kind of like a a badge for those early adopters, which also comes along with some future benefits of some sort. Which also, if they were to say sell that NFT on a marketplace, they would also lose all those future benefits, and those future benefits would be then given to the new holder, which could also affect the prices of the NFTs themselves, which would, because they'd be coming with not only just the NFT but the utility behind it as well. Just a
Yeah,
thought.
yeah, true.
So besides so you're going to have your merchandise store, and you're looking to build also an NFT launchpad. Now, I assume you're going to be allowing, if other projects want to launch on your launchpad, they'll be able to just, get in touch with you and make that happen.
Yeah. So right now, once we raise the funds for IDO, we will be approaching NFT projects who are just building right now to invite them and launch with us. So that we can, like, if we like their designs, and if we think that this is a great project to be listed on our Launchpad, so yeah, we'll be approaching lots of NFT projects building on Kadena, because I think Kadena is the future. We really love Kadena, and the more users we can bring anyway, we would like to do that.
Yeah, for sure. Kadena is definitely starting to pick up a lot more momentum, even in this lull of a bear market where people aren't really, looking to invest in anything, even though they should, because right now is the perfect time to invest in these projects. But at the same time, it lets people do some good work in the background and get some stuff built, while the all the attention's not directly on top of them. So as far as like your timeline of where you are, whereabouts are we looking at for like website full, like not maybe not full website launch itself, but like website teaser launch, or like you said, your whitelist or light paper and all that kind of stuff. Can you give us a kind of like brief little timeline of when that might be happening?
Yeah, sure. So our IDO landing page should be ready by next week, and that includes the roadmap, tokenomics, and light paper. Our IDO will probably happen in September, and in September we are also launching our NFT project. So September is going to be a really busy month for us, and after that, and by second quarter, by the last quarter of 2022, we'll have our NFT marketplace, NFT launchpad, and our NFT merchandising website should be live in the next 3 months. And then we'll be focusing on our gaming metaverse that will be built in the first quarter of 2023. So yeah, it's going to be very exciting for us, because we have lots and lots of work to do. But even with us, even with that, we have been getting good response from our Telegram channel users as well. We have like 2,800 members in our Telegram community, and they keep on pushing us to build the project right way.
Awesome. Yeah, I've noticed that it's quite active in your Telegram channel. So good job for you guys. It's good to definitely be very interactive with your community and everything. So because community is very important, especially, without the people behind you supporting you and pushing you along, you're not going to make it too far. So glad to see that you're slowly working on that. Now, are you going to be opening any other social medias in the coming future, like a Discord or anything like that?
Yeah, so right now we do have a Discord, but it's not very active, to be honest, because we haven't had much time to work on our socials. But yeah, we have lots of social media channels. You can join us on Twitter, you can join us on Telegram. There is Instagram page for us. There's a Facebook page that we have created where you can find all the latest updates about our project. Then there is also a Medium article where you can find the latest Medium article on what's going on with the project. I recently, my last article actually explained very much about how our UI is going to look like, our front end designs, how the marketplace is going to look like, how is our launchpad coming along, how it's going to how our uh, NFT projects are going to look like, and so these are just the designs. It's not the final appearance, but this just a reference on how things are going to look like in the future and what we are working on.
Awesome. I know that people love little teasers like that. So anything that you put out, people are always right all over it and always looking to tell you, oh, I love this, I love that, and can't wait for this. So I know I'm excited to see a little bit more about it. So now, going forward with more questions about the actual merchandise store itself. Now you're going to have a wide range of items and stuff that people can put their merch or put their NFTs, I should say, on. Now, will there be any will it be region locked, or is this going to be worldwide, totally available, everything from your provider?
Yeah, so it's going to be worldwide from day one once our merchandising website goes live. You could be sitting in Bahamas and order the merchandise, and it should be delivered within the next few days, right? And as long as you get paid, you pay on the same day. Your order should be processed in the next couple of days, and we you should be able to get your order, because how we have developed the system is the closest manufacturer to you gets the order, so it's easier for them to manufacture and ship to you faster, and it saves a lot of money as well for the manufacturer and for the user who's buying the product, because shipping from, let's say if you're sitting in Australia and if I'm shipping from US, it's going to cost you a lot of money in shipping as well. So how we developed the system was, it will be easier for you to get the orders printed directly from your nearest manufacturer.
Yeah, that's definitely much easier to have different manufacturers, strategically throughout the world, so that shipping definitely doesn't become an issue for you. So
Yeah,
yeah, good to hear that you've thought that out for sure.
yeah.
Now,
I
when
also
it
like to
comes
add
to
something.
people, yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so some things depends on the manufacturers as well. Like, let's say if you order a big wall art which is not done by the nearest manufacturer, then it will take time. But yeah, you will definitely get a good quality, a great item shipped to you in a safely contained way.
Okay, so you have multiple different manufacturers, but not every manufacturer makes everything, correct? It might just be, if you order a
Yeah.
certain item, it might come from a farther away manufacturer just because the closer one doesn't make that exact item.
Yeah, maybe they don't even have the same quality of products that we wished we want, right? Because for us, especially when it comes to merchandising and crypto, everyone wants a good quality merchandise. So we always want to make sure that the merchandise are good quality. Doesn't matter what kind of merchandise it is, even if it's mugs, bottles, canvas, stickers, or anything. The quality needs to be really great. That's why we have been like finding manufacturers from around the world who can help us provide good quality products at good prices, and also they can ship faster.
Yeah, that's a very good idea, especially nowadays with shipping being a real issue worldwide. Just getting things that used to ship from China on like Amazon or eBay used to only take a week at most, and now they're taking sometimes up to 2 to 3 weeks, just because of just shipping, because of all the world turmoil over the past couple of years has gone kind of to crap. So hopefully they get that figured out soon and get the shipping lanes and everything back open, so that commerce will be able to get around the world a lot easier. Now,
Yeah,
as far, oh, go ahead.
yeah, and it also saves a lot of money in custom. Let's say you order $1,000 NFT art piece, right? So if we put the price according because everything will be covered by insurance. So if you want, if we send something from here to Australia, or let's say United Kingdom, we have to declare it to the customs. So instead of if you find a manufacturer who can just deliver it from UK as well, so it will save a lot of money in customs as well. So that's how we have been planning everything. So I think it should work the way we want.
Now, with using third party delivery and production systems, what are you going to do for a return policy? So if a customer gets a product and it's just, misprinted or just really poor quality, what will be your policy as the like the business behind the product?
Yeah, so when it comes to wrong quality, or let's say ordering wrongs, if we send a wrong size or wrong quality, or if it's not done right, so yeah, in that cases we give the 100% refund to the customer. In case of a cancellation, if the customer decides to cancel, we don't do cancellations, because our is usually D2G, so it goes directly to the printing machine. So we don't get enough time to cancel your order. So once the order has been placed, you cannot cancel it. But if there are any issues with the item, we will be happy to refund the customer.
That's good to hear, because that's I know that's can always be a product a problem when it comes to any kind of products out there, especially when it comes to printing on clothing. All it takes is for one little tiny slip of the shirt while it's getting printed, and all of a sudden the image is skewed or whatever. And a big factory where they're printing hundreds or thousands of shirts a day, they might not catch something like that. It'll just go and
Yeah.
get bagged and be sent away. So it's good to know that something like that does happen, that they can get a full refund. So definitely, now that'll be refunded however they pay, or will it be like a store credit or kind of thing, or just straight 100% full refund?
So it depends. It depends on the item as well, and it depends on the manufacturer as well. So on some items, we would be able to give like 100% refund to your to the payment source you paid from, and for some orders, we would have to do a credit depending on the order and depending on the history of the item and everything.
Okay, so just it all comes down to certain parameters, which is understandable when you're dealing with multiple different items and different products, as well as multiple providers. I can understand how that can be a kind of a hassle to have to just jump through all those different hoops. Now, as far as people wanting to get involved more with you guys, how does someone, besides joining your Telegram group or following you on Twitter, what other ways are there for people to get more involved with you guys?
Yeah, so the best way to join us is through Twitter and Telegram. But yeah, we will have our Discord very active soon. We have been hiring people to make our socials more interesting and more active. So, and we'll be running a whitelist contest on our Discord very soon. So yeah, if you have not yet won a whitelist for our IDO, now is your time. In the next couple of weeks, you should be able to win one with our Discord server.
Now, a little bit more about what the whitelist will entail. What does that get over top of like the public? What do you get for a whitelist that the normal public during the IDO won't get?
Yeah, so a whitelist is a guaranteed allocation to the user. If they successfully win the whitelist, they should be able to just buy the IDO on a launchpad day. Uh, right now, we are having different we are having conversation with different launchpads, and we should be able to launch our project with one of the KDA launchpads very soon, probably in September. And so apart from that, users can be active on our Telegram to get more to get into more whitelisting contest. They would be able to, I think, right now we have already given around 150 whitelist to customers, so they just have to go to our IDO page and buy whenever the IDO is live.
Awesome. That sounds great. So hopefully more people will get involved. Make sure you guys, if you haven't already, give them a follow on their Twitter, and make sure you go join their Telegram. It's linked on their Twitter page, so easy to find that. And as well, like you said, just get out there and share, and be part of the community, because community is very important when it comes to starting up projects, and for them to hopefully succeed or even have a chance. Because right now, it's such an open spot, and like there's just so much opportunity, especially with Kadena, that it helps to have these new projects that want to build and everything, for people to show them some support. So speaking of which, you were doing a giveaway with us for 5 whitelist spots. I don't know if you wanted, do you have anything else that you want to add, or maybe we can open it up for some questions, or if anyone listening had any questions, feel free to go ahead and send an invite to speak, or if there's any other alpha news or anything that you want to disclose here. I'm sure people would love to hear it.
Sure. So we will like to thank Mo and Laney from KDL team. They have been helping us out from the beginning. Also, Alpha Slayers Club has been pushing us really well. They just wanted to make sure that we build the project because they are really interested in an NFT based merchandising platform. And yeah, so we have been getting a lot of love from all the NFT projects out there on Kadena. So I would like to thank you all of them. Like, Kadena is a wonderful community, so much, so helpful. Like, since day one, when I pitched the idea to everyone, everyone was onto it, and they said, "Okay, go ahead, build it. And if you have any issues, even with the Kadena team, they were like, if you have any issues, you can come back to us, and we'll help you out in a way we can." So yeah, shout out to them, and we would like to thank our partners, Crazy Runners, Capybaras, Gamiga, for choosing us their official merchandising partners. So those projects, those are NFT projects, along with uh, so they would be we are their official merchandising partner. So anytime when you're buying their NFTs, you will get an option to just get your merchandises printed through them as well.
Awesome. I know I would love to see some of the Alpha Slayer bunnies on some T-shirts. I know they would make for some pretty cool looking T-shirts.
Yeah,
I've always
I've
liked
also
their
made
art.
some. Sorry, go ahead.
No, let's go right ahead.
Yeah, I've also made some cool mock-ups of Kadena Boos on a hat, on a T-shirt. I've made some Kitty Cat mock-ups on a phone, on a hoodie. So yeah, it looks really cool. Like, you get so many designs, right? Because before merchandising had very limited designs. Now when you open NFTs into it, it brings a whole lot of designs, whole lot of art, whole lot of artists from around the world into one places where you can just get all the merchandises on the way you want, the how whatever you want to be printed.
For sure, and like there's just so much art out there in this space that it's almost asked to be put on some cool merchandise. So
Yeah,
might as well. I guess we can go ahead and probably announce the winners of this of the five whitelist spots. I know I've already shared them with you, and I'll be making sure to tweet them out as soon as we're done here. So hopefully
yeah,
I can say these names hopefully right. So the first one was a Latin 5K, ALAATTIN 5K. The next winner was Hirushi2535, HIRUSHI 2535. And then Jen Lisa Kuki, so JENLISA_KOOKIE. And then at Kadena Greece, I've followed them and read a couple of their tweets. So Kadena Greece, I don't think I have to spell that one out. And then Ysuzun, YSNUZUN. So I don't know if any of you guys are in the chat listening, but those are the five people that won the whitelist spots. So make sure you contact Crypto Merch, either send them a DM on Twitter or hop into their Telegram channel and claim your whitelist spots. Like I said, we'll be making sure to tweet this out as well, and hopefully everyone gets in touch with you.
yeah. I look forward to that. And thank you so much, Chris, for having me here. It was pleasure talking to you about the project. And if you have any questions, please feel free to talk to me again.
For sure. No, it was a great time having you guys here, and learned a lot about what you guys have in store. I'm kind of very interested to see what these DBCooper NFTs are going to look like. So definitely keep me up to speed with those, because I just loved the whole lore of him. So it'll be definitely interesting to learn more about that. So thank you, everybody, for stopping by tonight and listening to this AMA. It's been great talking to Crypto Merch. So make sure you go give them a follow on Twitter, join their Telegram, and soon to becoming Discord, and get involved. So thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so much, everyone. Take care.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That wraps up another amazing AMA. Thank you for listening. Here at KPN, we strive to bring an open platform for projects being built on Kadena to present themselves to the community. Please ensure to do your own research on each project before investing. Also, make sure to follow us on our social media, from Twitter to subscribing to our weekly newsletter. All the links can be found directly on our SoundCloud profile page. Thank you very much for listening, and take care.